The Stoic secret to becoming mentally unstoppable. Most people aren't weak because they're broken. They're weak because they're tired, exhausted by life, by rejection, by pressure, by carrying burdens no one else sees. And yet they keep waking up. They keep showing up, smiling, pretending, while inside they're drowning. But what if I told you that strength isn't loud, that it's not built in the gym or on a stage? It's built in silence, in discomfort, in the Stoic decision to face pain and not run. Because life won't always explain itself. It won't wait for you to feel ready. It will push, break, disappoint. And you must remain. This isn't about avoiding pain. It's about becoming someone it can't destroy. What is mental strength? Mental strength isn't about never falling apart. It's about knowing why you stand back up. It's not about ignoring emotions, but mastering your response to them. The Stoics didn't try to feel nothing. They just refused to be owned by what they felt. They said, if you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it. Marcus Aurelius. Strength isn't in the world, it's in your interpretation of the world. It's not about armor, it's about understanding what can pierce you and why. It's knowing I can feel this and still move forward. I can carry this and still be whole. To be mentally strong is to stop giving temporary emotions permanent power. It's to see the storm and refuse to be swept away. The first pillar, control your perception. The Stoics taught that our power begins with perception. What happens to you is not what destroys you. What you tell yourself about it, that's the danger. You didn't fail. You learned. You weren't rejected. You were redirected. Strength is the ability to frame reality, not be framed by it. Epictetus said, men are disturbed not by things, but by the view which they take of them. This means the world only has the power you give it. Someone insults you, you decide whether that changes your peace, you lose your job, you choose if that means you're worthless or free. There's a moment, a pause, between what happens and how you respond. That's where your power lives. Choose it. Practice it. That's where unshakable strength is born. When your perception becomes your shield, nothing outside you can truly harm you. You carry your own clarity, like a lantern in the dark. The second pillar, master your desires. We are taught to want everything. More money, more attention, more comfort, more validation, more praise, more success. But the Stoics knew, the more you crave, the more you suffer. Desire is slavery because every desire you have is a chain. But when you want less, you own more. Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. Epictetus. Most people are mentally weak because they're chasing ghosts. They're constantly disappointed because they expect the world to deliver peace. But peace is an inside job. The Stoic is strong because he only seeks what is already his values, his judgment, his character. He doesn't need applause. He doesn't fear silence. He is enough without additions. And so the mind becomes lighter, uncluttered, focused, free. Because when you stop needing everything, you realize you already have what matters most. The third pillar, train through discomfort. You don't become strong by avoiding hardship. You become strong by choosing it before life forces it on you. The Stoics practiced voluntary discomfort. They fasted, slept on hard beds, went without luxuries, walked in old clothes, not because they wanted to suffer, but because they wanted to be ready. Set aside now and then a few days to live as if you had lost everything. Seneca. When you train for loss, loss doesn't break you. When you practice stillness and discomfort, pain doesn't control you. Mental strength is built like muscle, torn, stretched, and rebuilt. Do the hard thing, not because it looks noble, but because it teaches you who you are. The world rewards distraction. The Stoic trains in discomfort. The world escapes pain. The Stoic sits with it and becomes wise. True resilience isn't avoiding pain, it's befriending it. Stoics who embodied strength. Marcus Aurelius ruled during plague, betrayal, and war. He buried children, lost friends, fought endless battles. But he wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Epictetus was born a slave, crippled, beaten, owned. But mentally, he was free. No one could touch his peace. Seneca was ordered to kill himself. He faced death not with fear, but with dignity, and gave his last moments to teaching others how to live. They didn't escape life's cruelty. They simply rose above it. They proved strength is not what protects you from the storm. It's what lets you walk through it with your head held high. Let them be your proof. You can face anything and remain yourself. You don't need to feel brave to be brave. You don't need to be loud to be strong. Stoic strength is quiet. It's forged in silence, in daily trials, in the small decisions to stay calm when others panic, to remain kind when others hate, to carry peace even when life is chaos. So don't chase comfort. Don't wait for life to be easy. Build your strength now, in discipline, in honesty, in stillness. Because mental strength isn't given, it's earned, one hard day at a time. And when the next storm comes, you won't just survive. You'll stand tall in the center of it. If this message resonated with you, take a second to breathe. You're not alone. You're not weak. You're becoming. Now, if you found value in this Stoic teaching, give this video a like. Share it with someone who needs strength. And subscribe for more Stoic wisdom to anchor you in the storm. Until next time, stay grounded, stay strong, stay Stoic.